Me- Miller. Okay, so I was just having some thoughts, and I thought I would share them. So, if we think of, I guess if we think of, in my opinion, this is just some thoughts I'm having. I don't know. I'm just expressing my opinions, things I can kind of see. I guess we're kind of you think of like creation. We're always just taught of this one thing, like there was one creator. Okay, but in nature, or really in anything you can see, it takes two to tango, right? You're a man, you're a woman, that's how you have a kid. Anything in nature, really, damn near everything, I guess. So the thing that's been taken out of the equation is our mother. Okay, we're always taught to worship the Father, worship the Son, the Father and the Son, and okay. So that doesn't make sense to me, because there's got to be something else in the equation. Okay, so there is a mother, and I was just thinking, and a lot of people probably know this, but if you're like on your phone, on your keypad, if you type in mom on a keypad, on a telephone pad, it comes up 666. So it's in my opinion that it's the father that is the betrayer, the beloved betrayer, that everybody worships, the Father and the Son, the great beloved betrayer, and then our mother has been shamed and raped and pillaged, because our father, the Son, has basically, he sold us out, or sold her out like a $2 whore. That's why you see all this shit in society. Pimps and whores and fucking hoes, and it all makes sense, really. And then it's just make it sound evil, it's all satanic and shit, like, but our mother is still here, and she is still part of our creation. So, I mean, I kind of do tend to believe there's two different types of people here. There are the children of the sun, and there's the children of the earth. And I guess if you're a child of the earth, then I guess you're satanic, because that's what they tell you. Because, you see, my mother, even my father, originally, doesn't write books, okay? Where does a book come from? A tree, right? Paper. So, it's like, it just makes sense that our mother was sold out. And that's why they started cutting trees down, so they could write books, like the Bible, which is one of the most mainstream books in existence. I mean, anybody to think that they're mainline Christian and that they're part of the 144,000 chosen, you're fucking tripping, dude. I mean, you're part of the mainstream, like billions of people, and you think you're part of the 144,000? You're fucking crazy. I'm just saying, people better. I don't, I'm not telling anybody what to do, but in my opinion, people should look a little deeper, because there is not one creator. It takes two to tango, and we've been led to believe that our mother is just a fucking beastly whore or some shit, but basically, if religion is based on nothing but shame. It's to shame you, to make you a cuck, to get you down on your knees, and to make you fucking worship, and that's fine. If you want to do that, go ahead. But understand that you already live in hell, okay? So if you want to get down on your knees and worship something and stay here, and then go ahead. Because that's why everybody's been programmed all their lives to fear death. Why is that? I guarantee you, back in the back way days, I guarantee you people didn't fear death. Because you're not dead. Death is a myth. There's no such thing as death. There's no such thing as time. There's no such thing as money. What's money made out of? Trees. Just another fucking way they've just, hoard our mom out, basically. It's just crazy to me. But, you can either fucking, I think there's two ways. There's two ways to eternal life. You can either choose eternal life here in hell and get down on your knees and worship your Father, the Son, because you're a fucking idiot and you need to be dominated by something. Or you can choose to fucking fight on your feet and die. But you're not dead. Don't fear death. There's nothing to fear. You gotta look at yourself as more than that. I mean, it's like, I understand it's scary, but it's like, it's just been programmed into you to think it's scary. It's not. Fuck. So, I mean, you just gotta ask yourself, and I mean, the easiest road is usually the road that will lead you to deception. And sure, the easy road will be to bow down, get on your knees, and bow to your God, the government, basically. That's where all these words and numbers and legislation and dictatorship and treaties and taxes and shit, it all comes from the father selling our mother out and using her to deceive, basically. Because, I mean, if people ever, I know I talk about this a lot, but, if you ever research the ancient trees, we don't even know what a tree looks like. There ain't no fucking trees here. This is the fucking land of the dead. These things are like twigs sticking out of the ground. They're just like death, like weeds, literally. Like, we see a beautiful tree, it's a fucking weed. Just the shit that grows after fucking death. We live in a quarry. You go to the Grand Canyon, you look at it, oh wow, it's so beautiful. It's a fucking pit. It's a mine pit. Fuck. You look at some of these mountains that they tell you it's lava that spewed up and cooled down. You know what lava looks like when it fucking spews up and cools down? It looks like a big lump of shit all over the place, okay? It doesn't look like single hexagonal fucking shapes that come up out of the ground at an angle like a fucking tree trunk. That's not lava. Those are ancient fucking trees that used to live here and used to be our natural communication system where we were connected to our higher conscious and our higher selves, okay? But all that was sold out. And that's where the fucking fallen angels come in and all that bullshit. We're only half of who we are here. We're only half of who we are. We've been disconnected from our higher selves. And that's my opinion, but it kind of makes sense to me. So I just see, it's just crazy to me because I was on a live stream last night. I've never been on this one before. I just seen it, so I clicked on it. There was maybe 10 people watching, and it was I think it was like all women, really, and they I was, everybody was totally cool at first. I was like, hey, how you guys doing? They're like, hey, Big Nicks, and I'm like, da-da-da, I'm like, love you guys. And they're like, oh, love you too, Big Nicks. And we're talking about spirit animals and stuff. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you can tell I got a spirit animal, I'm like, oh, yeah, the bear, blah, blah, blah. And then I started talking about, all I said was, do any, I was in the chat maybe for 10, 15 minutes. And I said, have any of you guys ever researched flat earth? And I mean, literally all of a sudden, they started laughing at me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I was like totally cool with everybody. And then I got banned out of the chat. I couldn't even I couldn't even make comments anymore. I wasn't even saying nothing. And it's just crazy because I watched the thing back because I got cut off, but I watched it back, and like the lady that was putting on the live stream was like, oh, we don't know what you're talking about. She's like, moderators, get him out of here. And I'm like, what the fuck ever, dude? God. But it's like, I mean, all these people are like part of a psyop or some shit. Like they just want to get their little followers and like not tell them the truth or some shit. Because I don't know, it's just really weird. But then again, tonight, just a second ago, I was on. I like to go on. What the hell is that called? Truth something. You know, the Bible. They always do the live stream. Fucking, I can't remember the name of it. Truth something. But I was just, I never talk. Not too hard. I do talk shit. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just asking questions and shit. And then I get fucking put in timeout for that, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's just because people are, I don't know. It's just, sure, there's truths. There's truths in the Bible. That doesn't mean shit. Just because the Bible has truths in it doesn't mean it's the fucking truth. Fuck. It's just another way. It's just a way to deceive you from the truth. Like, these people have been working at this shit for thousands of years. In my opinion, it's been like a reverse engineering. Okay, because if you look at it, it was back in the ancient times when they had giant trees and all that shit was harvested, okay? And so they held on to that technology, the programmable matter, so they could create this synthetic system. But they waited until the fucking carbon-based, like dead fucking trees literally came, and they started making books out of those. But see, they introduced books before they introduced the internet and things like that. So it's almost like we've gotten reverse engineered as far as the technology that's been here. And I don't know, to me, it's just all a big deception. Of course the earth is flat, but why do you think the fucking flat earth information has come out? It's come out to fucking drive you into the Bible. I mean, and I'm not going to say 100% fact, but that's the way I feel. It does, I mean, you can see it. I did the same thing. When I first got into fucking flat earth, it didn't take long, but I mean, like the first month or two, I was like, I'm going to Truth is Stranger Than Fiction, and I'm going to these Bible channels, and I'm going Yahushua, and what's his name? Nobody knows his name. Is it Yahuwah or Yahweh or fucking Jesus? Or, oh, you better make sure you know his name or you're going to hell. And, religion is nothing more than a shame-based system. It's to make you feel shame and to make you get down on your knees and bow. And, there are people here that are going to get down on their knees and bow. That's fine, but that ain't going to be me. I'll tell you that much. Because I don't need a book to tell me anything. Okay, books are man-made things that's where everything got fucked up. Really. Fucking just insanity. Start writing stories and books, Like, all history is bullshit. That's where they fucking, all this shit, dude. It's all bullshit. It's all the mask. I'm a man. Trust me, I'm a masculine man. But that's where it's gone wrong, is that people sit there and worship the father or the son, and they forget about the mother, who is fucking basically kicked in the face and called a whore, and basically is the beast. I don't think my mother is Satan, honestly. You guys can think she is. I mean, anybody can think she is. But for somebody to think like, oh shit. For somebody to think that there isn't two entities to creation is tripping, okay? It's just like when you're born, you have a mother and a father, okay? So when your dad fucking beats your mom up and fucking sends her out on the corner to be a whore, do you like that? No, that's what our father has done. He sold us out. And I'm sure there will be some sort of a return, but you better not be deceived. I mean, I'm not, you better not or whatever, but I'm not going to be deceived by shit. Because, like I say, I think there will be two ways to eternal life. You can either choose eternal life here in hell, where you are, in hell, or you can choose eternal life like eternal life should be. And that's through death, and you will, you know, have access to fucking basically infinity. Literally, I think. You know, it's just, you can just see the fear mongering and everything. Just with TV and shit. Just all the death everywhere. People getting shot and killed. And all that does is put it in your brain that you should be afraid to die. And it's like, for what? I'm not afraid of shit. I'm not afraid to die. Fuck it. I wish they'd hurry the fuck up, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm pretty firm in my stance because it just, you can see it, you know, and you just, I don't know. People can say blood over intense evil and this, that, but when you do put down on paper, which came from your mother, paper came from your mother, and it goes on the internet, which also came from your fucking original mother, from the ancient trees, you're letting her know that you're not playing the game. And like I said, it's not fun, you know, it's not super comfortable, because honestly, to remove yourself from the system means you have to remove yourself from the system. So, I mean, I have a pretty decent job. I make like 24, 25 bucks an hour, but I'm going to lose it pretty soon. I already know I am, because it just is what it is, but I have to. And people look at me like I'm stupid and, oh my God, why? It's like, it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just money, and it's just paper. And so I can't, it doesn't, you know, whatever. I don't care. I'll be homeless. I don't give a fuck, dude. I mean, people can sit there and tell me I'm a fucking idiot and that, you know, oh my God, where are you going to give up that job and that money and blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck, dude. It doesn't mean anything. And that's what people need to understand. Like, you live and worship a satanic system in the whole. You know, money is the root of all evil. And I don't give a fuck if that's just the way it is. It doesn't have to be just the fucking way it is, because I'll get by. You know, I'm not a fucking retard. It's just crazy to me. But it's just the way I have to be. I gotta do it. I just have to say fuck it. You know? Because that's what it is. And if you want to fucking, I don't know how to explain it, but it just is what it is. It's the way it's got to be. And I don't care. I don't give a fuck about money. I don't give a fuck about all this stupid little bullshit we do every day. It's all bullshit. You know, all the little just fucking petty ass fucking bullshit, dude. That's all it is. It's fucking garbage. You know, and you got all these people with the flat earth. You know, who are you pleading to? You pleading to NASA? Are you pleading to the government? Oh, have it come out. You're pleading to the wrong fucking people, dude. You're pleading to the people that fucking deceived you in the first place and have basically raped you and beat your fucking ass into the ground your whole life, and you're pleading for them. Oh my God, I got cut off. Anyway, I'll just cut it at that. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry. Yeah. All right, anyway, I'll just leave it at that. I don't know. I'm just having some thoughts. I just wanted to share them with you guys. Okay. Oh, God, look at that. What a satanic bear. That's an Aries bear right there. See, that's me. Aries bear. Yeah. See, oh, say, can you see? All right, anyway, love you guys. Hold on. Just be. Oh, look at that. Fucking. That's another thing I think, actually, that I believe. I believe that we used to communicate with the animals, you know? It's like, remember the cartoon He-Man, you know? Masters of the Universe. I have the power, you know, by the power of Grayskull. You know, one of the evil guys was Beast Man. You know, Beast Man could talk to the animals. Oh, so he's a Beast Man. Oh, I mean, it just tells me more and more that basically what we're being taught and to learn is that our mother is fucking Satan. And all our mother's really doing is fucking trying to fucking protect herself. She's just trying to preserve her own life. And, you know, in my opinion, the 144,000, like I say, are people that'll know it. And we're the ones that have basically, who knows when or what, but, you know, we basically have obligated ourselves of that duty, you know, to protect our mother or whatever. But it is what it is. But I'll tell you what, if you're fucking thinking you're Christian and reading the Holy Bible and you think you're one of the 144,000, I'd start looking in other places, because you're part of a very large group of people. And for you to think that you're going to be singled out as 144,000 reading the Bible and worshiping Jesus Christ, you're fucking tripping. Just like that bear right there. Oh, Jesus. See how he is with the little girl? Take care of the women. Take care of the women out there. And to all my sisters and women out, you know, I'm sorry. That's one thing too, you know, I feel really sorry that it got to this point, you know, because I feel stupid because I was blind too, you know, I let it go on. And so I just want to tell you guys I'm sorry, because I feel like it was my responsibility to, like, be aware and understand shit that was going on and, like, protect people and whatnot. But I don't know, I guess I fucked that up. But anyway, I love you guys. Bye.